Hi guys, thank you so much for being a purple monkey. Purple monkeys give me way more enjoyment than they probably should, but every single time I get a purple monkey comment, I freak out and get so excited. Anyways, thank you very much for that. A little introduction about me. I'm a social media coach. I specialize in coaching paint retailers and event marketing for small businesses, especially workshops, how-tos, public speaking engagements, things like that. I'm also a paint retailer myself, and I've been a workshop instructor for about 5 years. And most recently, in the past 2 years, I've started designing and creating curated workshop kits for paint retailers to use in their workshops. And quite naturally, it's an added bonus that I help market those workshops through how-to videos and social media posts and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I currently help over 300 paint retailers all over the United States, Canada, Australia, and I even have one in Portugal, and I'm really excited about her. Again, I just wanted to say thank you so much for already being awesome. Purple monkeys never get old. I hope to really over deliver with tonight's trick, and I hope it pays you dividends time and time again with the promotion of your paint workshops, because of course this is the sixth bonus trick, and it happens to be my absolute favorite Facebook trick of all time. One thing that I do want to say before we get started, if you have not downloaded and printed your social media calendar that you got in your confirmation email after signing up for the newsletter, then please download and print that tonight or tomorrow so that you have it handy when you get tip number 2, 3, 4, and 5 over the next few days. Thank you. There's my social media calendar. Email me if for some reason you didn't get it. hello@brookylandsbungalow.com. You can also find an email link on my website at brookylandsbungalow.com. But this is what the social media calendar looks like. So if you don't have that, you definitely need to have that before tomorrow. And I can shoot you one over tonight or tomorrow, no problem. So let's see. Tonight's bonus trick is sharing like a pro on Facebook. It's my most favorite, and I'm going to show you specifically how to share articles that will promote your workshop and the super cool trick that you can do with sharing that you probably don't already know. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get started. Go over here to my Facebook page. I've already searched out an article just to save some time. I get Google alerts on a weekly basis, usually on Wednesday, for stuff like paint plus furniture, and just recently I started doing one alerts for paint workshops. It's a really good thing to have. Google alerts are like my right arm. It's like having a secretary that just sits all day and combs Google for new articles that contain words regarding the industry that I'm in. So I found an article already. I've already looked in here, and there it is. I have it pulled up. It's from Country Living Magazine, a reputable source. It's a list. People love lists. They lose their mind over lists. Everybody wants to click a list. I don't know why. And just so you know, people really like odd numbers. Look at that number 5 right there. It's odd. And they also love negative words. Hello, Donald Trump. And painting furniture. That has everything to do with us. Reputable source. They're far, far away. They're not our competitor. But we're about to share this puppy, and we're going to share it in a big way. So, go up here, copy, go over here, and paste. Now, you can pretend like you already read that, but before I got on this little video chat thing, I already read it. I already knew that this picture was going to populate because I tried it, and I think it's cute. I don't normally look that great when I'm painting, but whatever. Y'all probably all look, beautiful with all your makeup on and real skinny. I don't, but she does, and so we're going to leave that. But if I wanted to, I could take it off and replace it with my own picture. Just click this little X right here, and then the little camera button will pop up. Go to your camera, find a picture you like of you painting furniture, and replace it with your own, and that's perfectly fine. Down here is where the trick gets awesome. There's been no trick so far. You can click that and it becomes a text box. All I did was hover over these words and pushed click. Can you hear it? Click, click, click. Okay, so I'm not going to change those. I'm going to change the words here and say Brookie Lynn's Bungalow loves a great furniture painting tip list. Okay, so what I've done here is I have associated this article forevermore when it's shared from this source with me and my business. And I don't know about you, but being associated with countrylivingmagazine.com and Brookie Lynn's Bungalow, that's huge. When my followers come here and see that, they are going to be blown away. They're going to think that I have somehow gotten into Country Living Magazine. So that's pretty awesome. I love it. And that's what you should do. So that's why you share from a reputable source far away. And that's why you use the URL address to share. Do not use these buttons, and I'll show you why here in a second. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to copy and paste. Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm not going to copy and paste. I thought I already had it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why, you don't have to use tip number 3 from this list during my upcoming July Bring Your Own Piece workshop. Join me and learn. Okay, so then I'm going to put my little register here. Sorry, I'm trying to type so fast and I'm misspelling all kinds of stuff. Register here at brooklylynsbungalow.com/home/workshops. All right, then I'm going to do some hashtagging that's appropriate. For instance, painted furniture, DIY, how to, and I always like to put a chalk paint in there. And then of course I sell Junk Gypsy paint, and so it's always good to hashtag my brand that I use, hashtag your brand, Heirloom Traditions, Country Chic, Saltwater Salvage Company, whatever it is that you sell, hashtag it. And then I'm going to hashtag my business. So, appropriate hashtags, say something about the article, include your website where they can register, and share an article directly from the URL from a reputable source. Make sure when it populates that it populates a cute picture. If you don't like that, you can always switch it out with one of your own. And the best part is when you click the text box, add your business and say something that kind of goes along with what's going on in the little brief preview of the paragraph. So I'm going to go ahead and share this. Oh, wait. Since we shared from here, I want you to know that the author of this does not know that we shared it because it wasn't tracked by the sharing button. So you can see here that I had copied this earlier when I was testing this out. Her name is Man Warren. That just makes me giggle. But anyways, I tried to tag her with the @ symbol, but it didn't find her. So I'm going to mention her. But I am going to tag the crap out of Country Living Magazine, because who doesn't want to be associated with them? And plus, when they see it, Country Living Magazine and Country Living when I tag them, this post is going to go on their page. It's going to be posted to their page, and that's a big deal. So not only have we tagged a big source, we've tooted their horn, we've shared their article that's called reciprocity. They will probably, or could, or more likely will, either reshare or like or comment or say, hey, thanks for the share, something. And the more comments you get on your post, the better. And when Country Living comments on here or Wendy Manwarn comments on here, that's going to be super, super cool. So we're going to leave it at that, but think about what your followers are seeing. They are seeing your business associated with Country Living Magazine. They think, man, she is really well read. You're establishing yourself as an expert here, and it took little to no time. The only reason why this is taking a long time is because I'm explaining it. You've put your website in there, hashtags so people can find you. If you don't know what a hashtag is, or the Google alerts, or any of that stuff, just contact me via email. I can help you out. But you want to say a little something, and the last thing I'm going to say about this part is when I said don't have to use tip 3, my guess is that you want to know what tip 3 is. And that same instinct that you have, that you want to know what tip 3 is, that's what's going to make people click. And you want people to click and interact with your post. The more they do it, the more Facebook allows other people to see it. So that's called upvoting, when you upvote a specific item in a list. So you go over here, tip number 3 is priming. Well, Junk Gypsy paint and a lot of other chalk paints, you don't have to prime the furniture. That's kind of what makes it so great. So that's what I'm going to be teaching in my workshop. I'm already going to be doing it, and just happens to fall right into my lap with this biggest mistakes you make when painting furniture. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this. It looks good. I did everything I needed to do. There it is. Boom. Looking good. I feel good about it. I probably misspelled 12 things in there, but I'll notice it later. But now I'm going to show you why you can't share from the share button. So I'm going to push the share button. I just pushed it. Notice I'm clicking. I'm clicking away on these words. Click, 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 click. You hear that? Nothing is changing. There's no X up here for me to change that. I can say something about it, but the whole point of this amazing trick is to show you how you can personalize it. So remember to share from the URL, say something about it, upvote, pick a list with negative words and odd numbers. People love odd numbers, 5. Biggest mistakes, ooh, they really like that. And they just want to know that other people are human. So let's just go back real quick. And I've got an overview right here. Share an article from a competitive source that's far, far away but big. Share from a URL box, not the share button. Upvote if possible. Add your business name to the text box and title if possible. Change picture to your own if you want. Use appropriate hashtags to drive traffic to this post. Tag and mention the source. And if you liked this tip, there's a lot more coming, so I'm really excited to teach you. If you know any other paint retailers that could use a little bit of social media know-how from someone that can tell it like it is and really help them, I'd really appreciate a shout out. So just let anyone know and drive them to my website, to my newsletter, and I will just be sharing away on that newsletter all kinds of tips and tricks and new stuff from Brooke Eulen's Bungalow. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, Purple Monkeys. Remember, it pays to read to the bottom. Good night.